Warning, this video sort of went wrong, sort of went right, but basically if you're looking for a good tutorial, this isn't the one. We start building quite well and then, well, basically I'm going to continue this build off camera and in a live stream. So it's not a block by block tutorial. Anyway, enjoy.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Build a City. We're back again. I know we keep taking little breaks, but I just finished university, so we're back on the city grind. Let's get into this very special episode. As you can tell by the title, it's going to be a big one. Like I say, as you can see by the title, we are building a football stadium, something that's been requested for literally years. So it's going to be a long episode, so I don't want to do too much faffing about. This is what I made, like a tiny little, almost like a sketch, a little mock-up of what the front will look like. But this might be about 100 times bigger. So I found a nice flat area. It's actually toward like the front of my city. Some people may recognise it. I've got my render distance down because this world's so big it just takes ages to load now, but it's near the sort of spawn area, and I made this little bridge which I'm going to adapt probably in a live stream, so stick around for those. And we're going to build here, but I don't think I've actually made enough land, so we're probably going to spill over anyway. First thing I want to do is start with these big blue pillars, because that's going to be the main centre point of the build. And we're going to have a big like sort of driveway up. There's going to be a car park on this side, car park on this side, so we want to build it quite far back. We'll go to about here. Is that how far away is that? That gives us enough room for like a car park either side. Oh yeah, I want to actually build it raised off the ground a bit, so you have to like walk up steps to get to it. So hang on, my controller is a bit broken. There we go. So let's leave a gap where we want the steps. So I'm going to build a wall 3 blocks tall here. Then we're going to leave a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'll do 9 so that we can have like a pillar in the middle and it still be even either side. Right, that's going to be our steps up. And then I'll go build 2 here, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 here, and you can see I'm going to repeat this on this side as well. So I'm going to do that pattern until I feel like I've got enough. Okay, so I've started off with 6 of these little archway thingies either side. Definitely going to make that bigger eventually, so do be prepared for that. I've not planned the exact dimensions, I'm just sort of seeing as I go along, but that's sort of the usual thing we do anyway. Next, let's start with some steps. I want it to be quite posh, quite grand, so we're going to get the diorite slabs like this, and we'll build some steps up like so until we reach this height up here. There we are, like so, and then I guess we can just use these stone bricks just to fill in the wall bit over here and over here. Now, in order to make this a little bit more posh, let's go and grab, I think, some cobblestone, and we're going to fill in these gaps just like that. Okay, it should look like that. Now it's looking like it's a nice sort of raised platform for the build to actually go on. Then I want a bit of a sort of almost like a courtyard, a little area that you could stand out in front of the stadium, because we want it to all be grand and big, so there's no point cramming everything together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this back 20 blocks, I think. That's 20 blocks. Maybe 20 blocks is too much actually. Let's take 5 away. I think that was 5. Yeah, so it should be 15 blocks out from these steps. There you go, that gives us a nice little pathway to walk down, and then of course you can connect these bits up. And there you go, it should look like that. I think we'll make some designs in the front of it a little bit later on. I want to focus on actually getting into work on some of the building itself, because I think that's what you guys probably want to see most. Let's go over to our little model here and grab a couple of blocks just so I think I might need. So we're going to start with cyan terracotta, I think. And let's go for... let's see. In fact, let's just build the main, like I say, those main big pillars. Alright, let's leave 3 blocks from the edge. So we'll start here, and 3 blocks here. That's 1, 2, 3, and start there. So we'll make the pillars. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How does 8 look? 8's pretty good, and we'll do 8 over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then of course you can bring that back 8 blocks as well. We might actually be able to use these squares as like a place for staircases and stuff. This might even be a 2-parter episode. I'm not sure yet. Like I say, making it up as I'm going along. Now let me check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. You always want to check these things because you don't want it to go wrong later on. Right, let's build these pillars up. I have built that 35 blocks tall. That's including this bottom one, so I went 2, 3, 4, etc. and built that all the way up. So let's fill it in. There we go. I use commands like the /fill tool to help fill that in. Anyway, you're starting to get a big scale of this building. You can see this is going to be a big project. Right, next thing we want to do is make the doorway so we can start planning the whole entrance. So I'm going to get this, what is this called? Cyan terracotta. Let's build that up 4 blocks like that. And obviously do the same on the other side with all these things. How's that looking? That's looking quite good, I think. I think now would be a good time to put in some white concrete. You can obviously swap some of these blocks out for whatever you want. Like this could work well with what's it called? Pillar quartz. That would look good because obviously these are pillars. And I'm just going to build like this. This is a sort of doorway, just a basic doorway that we're making, and then I should have built it so there's a dead center. There we go. There's a center in the middle there, and as you can see, this is our doorway comes to life. I've just built that 1 block taller as well, because what I want to try and do, I might have to change the design ever so slightly. But I want to build it like, okay, let's do 3 blocks here, and then if we try and go another 3 blocks, and then obviously you can see where we're going with this. We can do another 3 blocks, and then build that whole design back down. It should like, well, yeah, there you go. It's coming along quite nicely. That's what I wanted. It gives this nice sort of archway type look to the build. Did we build it all the way to the edge? We did. Okay, let's go like that. There we go, and I do have to apologise if you do hear any like construction sounds in the background, because annoyingly my next door neighbours are doing some construction at the time that I really wanted to record. I can't be putting this off all the time, so I'm just gonna make this design, just maybe make it a little bit more interesting. There you go, that looks really nice. Right, next thing I want to do is I just cleared my hotbar there, and actually tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get stained panes because this might work a little bit better for doors. So if I fill all this in as much as I can, obviously it won't connect to some of the half slabs, but don't worry about that just for now. Let's fill all of these in, and if in fact you can sort of get rid of these bits like that and build your doors so they're open, or of course you can have them shut as well. You could probably use command blocks to make these doors actually open or shut, which would be a really cool feature for those of you that are good with all your commands and all that good stuff. I know there are a few of you out there that are really good at that. I'm just gonna, as you can see, I'm just gonna move these panes. Is that gonna work, or should we try that with a normal block? I think that might work better. As you can see, I don't plan things too much. I've got a couple of sketches of what I wanted the finished product to look like, but on a whole, this is quite a make it up as we go along situation, but that always seems to work for us. Anyway, there's the doorway. It looks quite nice, it looks quite modern, which is exactly what we wanted. I think now I'm going to go, I'm going to actually destroy that back layer and just put the, whatever this is called, cyan terracotta is it? I don't know. Let's just put a wall of this in. Let's see what this looks like from the front. That looks okay, obviously. Let's make it so it doesn't block that glass. There we go. Hopefully you can keep up with this. Sometimes people think I go way too quickly with all these tutorials and stuff like that, but yeah, you might need to pause the video and all of that good stuff if you are trying to follow along at home. Right, let's try making yet another archway. It's like archway upon archway over here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4. Might not work too well actually. Let's just go with the normal 3. Like this. And see, like that. There you go, 1, 2, 3. Bring this one out, and then obviously that will meet in the middle very nicely, and fill that bit in there. There you go. Now you have quite a nice looking archway there, nice doorway. It looks really modern, and that is all good. Right, let's move on to the next part of this, is building sort of the walls. Right, okay, how do I want to do this? I've not exactly planned it like the rest of the thing. I've not planned the colour or blocks or anything, so this should be interesting. In fact, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the cyan terracotta again, and we're going to go, should we go in front of it or behind? I think we'll go in front of it. In fact, we'll go in front of the pillar as well, and we'll go 2 blocks up, like so, and we'll bring it out, what's that, 4 blocks? There we go, yeah, let's bring it out 4 blocks, like this. And I think we can have like some bushes or flowers or stuff in the front of it. That might look really cool. So that's 1, 2, and come out 4 blocks. There we go. Obviously, like I say, I'm doing the same on both sides, like that. And then we will bring this all the way to the end of our build, however far we've made that. So let's go. Oh, I can't seem to do it. There we go. It's sort of in line with how far we built that first bit out. So we'll go like so. I'll do that one later on. I'll do the other side later on, or else you're just seeing me repeat myself. And then let's grab the white terracotta. Let's go in line with this, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. So that's well, you can sort of see where we've built that like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we can get this to line up with something over here. 6, 7. I think that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So 7 blocks up, 1 block from the bottom, and we'll build that 2 blocks thick over here, and then 2 blocks thick going along as well. And again, we're going to bring this all the way to the end over here. There we go. That gives that sort of arch look. Again, like I say, you can build that on that side as well. So be aware of that. Now let's fill this in with something. What block should we use? I'm going to just use normal stone bricks for the time being. I might switch this up eventually, but we'll have to see what the design looks like once we're finished. But let's fill this gap in like this. And things with these walls, this can cover up like where we're going to have shops and toilets and stairs and all this sort of things on the inside. So you're going to need that anyway. So again, like I say, I keep saying we're going to build that on that side as well, so don't worry about that if you don't see me build it. So that's pretty good so far. I'm liking that. I'm going to fly back to this part here now, and then I'm going to go and grab, let's get some smooth quartz stairs, I think. And we're going to go one out like this and bring it all the way over here. I think that looks pretty good. And then we're going to do an upside down one, which goes all the way across this part as well. And this sort of sections it off from the next part of the build that we are going to be making. So I've grabbed my light grey terracotta as well, because I think that's what I'm going to use for the actual sort of bowl bit of the stadium. Okay, now I think we're going to build back 1, 2, 3, 4. You can fill this all in. I mean, we don't really need to, but I think just to make it all neat, I'm going to fill this back. There we go, and then we're going to start by going 1, 2, 3 blocks up all the way along here, like that, and then we're going to make the next part, which will be 3 blocks, and then the next part, that's 3 blocks, and you can sort of see how this is going to make this sort of almost bowl shape. As you can see, it's sort of starting to like curve out. So this is like the, you know, the shape of how the stadium's going to sit, like multiple tiers of people and stuff like that. I'm really sorry about this construction sound. God, they've really stepped it up outside. Anyway, let's. I want it to be sort of curved going out as well. So I'm going to try and build that somehow. I think if we go like 1 there, and then 2 blocks out here, and 3 blocks out. I'm not sure what this will look like, so let's have a quick look once we've done this. How's that look over here? I mean, it sort of works. I might make it a little bit more, so if we go like this. So it isn't exactly what I want. So I'm going to miss these 2 bits here, and then on the 3rd bit I'm going to have that come out, and that come out. Is that going to sort of make it a bit more rounded? I think it will. Then let's do 1 here and 1 here at the top. Just trying to make this as rounded as possible. Sort of getting there. And let's just do 1 more at the top bit. How's that look? It does sort of give that stadium look. I'm liking it. I am liking that a lot, actually. Yeah, I think we'll keep it like that. Okay, I am going to go and repeat this on the other side so you can have a look there. So guys, what I've done, I've repeated it on this side. I've just also filled in that little bit of grass like I said I would. I think we'll put some like bushes and trees and whatnot there, because at the moment obviously there's a lot of grey, so we want to add a bit of colour. I'm thinking there's a blue like plant, what's it called? There's like a blue flower. Anyway, whatever it's called, there's a blue flower. I might put like that because sort of go with the blue theme. And if you hadn't noticed, this blue is the sort of national colour of this world. Anyway, on the inside, I was just making some plans. You don't really need to worry about that, but if you want to screenshot it and do this plan, then you can. But that's going to be like the turnstiles to get in there and on that side. And this is a little ticket booth. Anyway, over here, I've actually made the main pitch. So I'm going to give you a couple of like dimensions and stuff so you know where to build that if you are following it along block by block. So if you want to build this football pitch, you want to build out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blocks from the edge of the pillar. And then there's a red rim that goes around there, and that's going to be the sort of the barrier, the border of the pitch. And then the pitch itself is 51 blocks wide by 96 blocks wide. or long, or whatever I said. You know what? So it's, what is it? 51 by 96. And that's to make this. I'm probably not the most accurate. This is probably not the most accurate build of a football pitch. So obviously you can change that, and then you can put like an American football pitch on, or a running track, or whatever you want. But for the time being, I'm going to have a football pitch. I would, again, like I've said, I might do something cool with some command blocks. So you can press a button and the whole floor changes to something else, like a running track or American football or something like that. But we'll see. This is all very advanced thinking. Anyway, so we've done that, and then of course we built the same pillars on the back as well, which come 17 blocks out from there. So it's all sort of coming together now, which is exactly what we want. So now this is where the difficult part comes into play, I think, because this is where like you put the seating in and all that good stuff. So how am I going to do that? So we're going to have like I say, this will be like the barrier. Let me just put it here for the time being, and then I think we'll have, let's grab, I put these little smooth stone things in as well. Let's use these smooth stones to show the walkway. So we'll do a 3-block walkway, which goes alongside the pitch like so, like this. Like so, then you got a bit of a walkway around it so you can get around the pitch. Okay, so let's start by building the the stands. Here we go. I think we'll start with, let's grab the cyan terracotta. This can make that sort of border, as it were. And on this side, now of course I've got to make the rest of the walls, but what I want to do is just get a general feel as to how I'm going to do the the seats, and then of course I can build the other walls to facilitate that. Basically this tutorial's all over the place, and yeah, you just gotta bear with as I work stuff out. Right, let's see, let's get let's go for, no, let's not use that actually, because you want the seats to be like the same colour, don't you, really, as the team or the home colours. So we'll do that, and then I think we'll have probably white as the wall. So there's going to be like a wall here, and then we can have like the commentary box up the top. This probably isn't making much sense. So yeah, you might have to use some of your own initiative when building this, but I'm just going to build up a white wall over here. Not exactly sure how tall I should go. Let's try this. Obviously I can get rid of part of that once we've got all the seats in and all that good stuff. Right, in fact maybe I should do that now, so I'll do like that, like this. Yeah, okay, this is it. Now it's coming together. Right, then we can get rid of this. Like I say, I'm sorry this episode's so long, but I don't know, I've never built a football stadium before, so I am learning as I go along. Now, let's go across like so, and one here, and we can fit like the seats in between maybe. Would that work? Or am I doing this wrong? And if I do this, I think I'll be able to work this out. Let's build this up all the way. There you go. Obviously it's spilt over a little bit, but we're just getting the basic sort of layout for all the seats and everything first. Okay, so where are we? So you got your border, your sort of barrier here, and then we want the seats to be. Actually, we might need to move this barrier one forward, like this. So it might only be a 2-block walkway all the way around, but that's okay. That's okay. These are the changes we got to expect to make anyway. So, so where are we? Where are we now? Okay, so let's move that down like that as well. Right. So seats. We want to go and put in. Let's use. Should we use? I'm going to use prismarine brick stairs because they're blue and it sort of fits in with it. If we go like this, alternating obviously, we might need to put in like obviously some actual stairs to get up and all that good stuff, but obviously we can do that eventually. Yeah, let's just put in all these stairs, which are going to be the seats. Not very difficult at all. Yeah, it should look really good. So let's do that now. Right, so we've built a load of steps. This is actually a new day as well, so I'm trying to work out exactly where I am in the stage of building this. It is very complicated. I've done this probably a terrible way, very unorganised, but we're just going to keep rolling with it. So I think the next thing I'm going to do, obviously we're going to repeat this design on that side, but you can sort of work that out yourself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this blue block here, and we're just going to basically extend the seating around the side. So we're going to go like this, and then obviously there's a 2-block gap from the barrier, so we need a 2-block gap from the barrier. I guess you can just go like that. So obviously there's 2 blocks in between the grey and the blue, and that will, oh, if I can place it down, there we go, that will line up like this, and we're just going to bring this all the way around to here, well, to the end here, and that will obviously link round and once again reflect that side, because there's a lot of sort of repeating ourselves in this, because a lot of the sides are symmetrical and all that sort of thing. You know, it's the same on the other side. So like that, obviously, again, we will add the extra seats in. Then we're going to go around like this, and I think you can sort of catch the idea of what we're doing here. So I'm going to speed this up real quick. Okay, then you should have something like this, and if you're obviously building on that side, you'll have repeated this as well. So basically, yeah, like I keep saying, whatever we do on this side gets repeated on that side, and that side basically goes on that side. Alright then, so yeah, basically this is where the seats are going to be. Haven't added the seats in yet, because I'll probably do that and put like a podcast on, or watch a video or something whilst I do that, because it's quite a boring old task. But I'm sort of going back and forth with, I'm building one bit over here, one bit over there. I think I need to get the outer shell of the building done first. So we're going to come to the front here. So the front of the building, as you can see, it sort of gets overlapped at the side, or sticks out at the side, the seating bit, which wasn't going according to plan. I should have planned this much better, but I've got a little plan that I've come up with on the spot. So we're going to come to the side here, and this might look terrible, but we're just going to have to sort of play it by ear. I'm going to build up all the way like this with the blue block, and then come out. Now we'll see, this might look absolutely terrible, but I don't know. I don't want to get rid of this whole thing I built and all that sort of thing. So I thought this might just work. Then when we get to here, I guess if we build out like that and then keep going, I just feel like what I'm about to build here, it will make the whole building look a hell of a lot bigger. So we're just going to keep building like this on the edge of the grey almost wings of the building, like so. So there you go, build it underneath like that. You can do this however you want, really. This is, I guess you can use this video as just general inspiration. How does that look at the side? See, that looks quite good like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to grab that same terracotta. I mean, we can use terracotta, or we could use a different block, I suppose. Should we use terracotta, or should we use what was that white brick? Did we use it here? Was that? I'm sure there's a white brick somewhere. Or I guess we can use the dark coloured terracotta. Oh, that is. It just looked dark, so it was under the shade. Okay, we're going to use quartz bricks. That's what I was thinking in my head, quartz bricks. Okay, then with the quartz bricks, we'll come to, where's our wall here? It's there. Okay, we'll come to there and we'll go, in fact we'll come one back, so obviously we can basically, right, just ignore what I'm saying, let's just go one back like this and bring this all the way to the back here, and we're going to fill this all the way up to, well, I'll show you where we fill it up and then I can fast forward to there. So we're going to fill it all the way up to the top of, oops, if I can get it, here we go, and fill it up all the way to here. And there you go. So that will, well, eventually that will cover up obviously these extra seats that we have added in. Let's not worry about the bottom just yet, I don't think. I mean, we can always add in, like, this might be quite a good place for, like, you could put a logo or some lighting or even some plants or something like that. Obviously do that design on that side as well. Right, now we are going to, or thinking about it, should we put another pillar on this side, or would that be too many pillars? Let's have a look. So if we bring, I think it'd be best if we bring this to this white wall out to the edge of the bit here, so in line with this red. I think that's probably a good area. It's not very mathematical, this tutorial, is it? It's not very accurate, so I do apologise for that, but that's I guess that's sort of just the way we roll. Just basically bring your white wall out to somewhere that looks good, roughly to the edge of the pitch here. And then we're going to build a couple of pillars, make it all look fancy. Yeah, planning, boring more like. Right, let's fill all of this up. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to come to your pitch, find the centre. Mine happens to be 214, the coordinate for the centre of the pitch, but obviously yours will be different. Find the centre of the pitch, like this, and come backwards, so on this side, and mark where the centre is, just one back and on the floor, if that makes sense. So find the centre of your pitch, go down to the floor, and come one out, so obviously you won't be building on top of the seats. And then we're going to build 10 blocks to left and right, doesn't matter what colour. And then we're going to build those pillars again. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And obviously that little bit's 8. And then obviously we're going to do that on that side, and we're going to bring these pillars up so they're the same height as the ones we did before. I've forgotten what height they are, but I'm going to measure that myself. Again, I'm terrible at these long tutorials. I need to stick to the shorter buildings, but just bear with me. I've not done it in ages, guys. Just bear with me. I'm sorry that this tutorial is terrible, but I hope you can get some sort of use out of the video. Anyway, we're gonna, like I say, we're gonna build from the center 10 blocks out, and then the 8 by 8 block pillar, and then the same on that side as well. And then we're just gonna work something out, guys. We'll do something. Okay, now we've built these 2 pillars here. They go up to level 109, by the way. We are going to continue with this back wall. So to keep it consistent with sort of the look of this side, we're going to grab this light grey concrete. Yeah, it's light grey concrete. And we're going to sort of build a similar pattern, but it's, well, you'll see. So grab the light grey concrete, and we've got to work out what height this is built on. This is built on level 98, which actually I suppose it is the same here. We're going to come over to one here. Obviously, that's level 98 on the concrete. And let's bring it out. Let's see, how far does this come out as well? Okay, let's bring this out to about In fact, how much room is there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's see if we can get 14 blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, let's bring it out to here. Then at least there'll be sort of this corner bit that, well, the corner will look sort of... What will the corner look like? I don't know. Basically, it will look symmetrical. Right, 14, so that comes out to there, I think. Is that right? Hang on. Where are I? So we're here. Let's just fill that there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, right. Let's bring that back, and that's going to go there. Okay, so that probably was very confusing and doesn't make sense, but that's absolutely fine. That's the way we seem to be doing this episode. So we're going to continue with that sort of pattern that we did on the front. So it goes down 3 blocks like so. And then you come in 2 blocks and then down another 3. So you come in 2 blocks and then obviously it's on the bit back behind it. Oops, let me just get rid of that. It's a bit behind it, comes down another 3. Bring that along to the wall. Then we're going to go consult the other part of the wall which we're copying. So let's go back over. And it should be comes back another 2 blocks, down another 3. So let's do that. Hope we don't run out of space. So we're going to go comes back another 2 blocks. We've got to leave 2 blocks at the end. There we go. That's 2 blocks, I think. And down 3, like so. Let's go back to the wall of destiny. So we got that bit. Comes back another 2 blocks, down another 3. So again, same thing. So it comes down, whoops, comes back another 2 blocks, down another 3, and I'm pretty sure it just comes in 1 block this time. So at the last bit, it just there's just a 1 block coming inwardsness. Okay, that makes sense, surely. All right. There we go. And again, I keep saying it, but we'll repeat this on the other side. I'm going to repeat it on the other side off camera, or else we'll be here all day. But you can build that on that side as well. But there you go. That sort of gives that similar wing effect. And what I was trying to go for is when you look at it on the side, obviously once I add that blue bit in, which we'll do next, that'll be sort of a not symmetrical, but it'll be one size. So like this side of the white will be the same side as this. That's showing. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, let's grab this concrete and do the same thing. So we're going to go. Let's try and work this out. So does it come out just 1? It comes out just 1. Then it goes down 3. So just 1, and then 1, 2, 3, like that. Then how did I do it? I think I came back 1. I don't know, and that comes back 2 blocks. I think. Is this right? I don't know. Yeah, I think this is how it's supposed to go. Let's just check the wall. So it goes 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 3, 1, so this 1 will come back here, and then 2, like so. I really hope people can understand my very messy and unproductive way of building. If not, feel free to just rage at me in the comments. I think a lot of people do, to be honest. A lot of people say, man, you need to slow down, you need to plan this out. I just like, doesn't work. It doesn't work like that for me, son. I just sort of make things up as I go along. It's more fun, really. Planning can be a little bit boring sometimes, a bit boring. But anyway, look, there you go. I think that is... that looks... Why does that look a lot different then? I mean, it doesn't really matter, but why is that? It doesn't matter. I don't really care. It's fine. That's all good, sort of. I mean, it does look weird, but to be honest, at this point, we've come too far for it to mess up now. Right. Okay. The next thing we're gonna do. Let's have a look. Let's grab quartz bricks. Should we use quartz bricks, or shall we go for a different colour? Let's get this blue and connect up these bits over here. So we're going to go like that, and then bring this all the way out. This might look terrible, but to be honest, the whole video's just gone. It's just a shambles. It really is. Right, we're going to bring this out. Oh, that's probably a terrible idea, actually. Oh god. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh god. Okay, let's just keep building, people. Let's keep building. Into the thick of it. Right. How does that look? This is just going to look like it overhangs too much, probably. It's interesting looking, that's for sure. Right, let's just roll with it. You got to roll with it. Dear me, that just looks weird. I mean, it still does look like a stadium, but it does look weird, doesn't it? Oh well. Let's not worry about that at all. If in doubt, just put a big, thick, grey concrete chunk on top, and that'll sort everything out. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go to the edge here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Bring this all the way onto this side as well, like that. And then we're going to build that up 1, 2, 3 blocks. Yeah, let's build it up 3 blocks like so. And we're literally just going to have this be like a band around the top of the building. I think, yeah, let's build that so it just goes one back over here. But let's see, will this work? Actually, and then hold on. That's got to come one less at the bottom, or else we're going to clash with that blue thing we just put on. This is totally unplanned. I don't recommend following this along as a tutorial. Have this on in the background if you need some building inspiration. If you just want to feel less bad at building, this is the video to put on. Okay. Right, this is literally just going to wrap around the whole building. Obviously, I'm going to do the rest when it's actually built. How's that look? I mean, that's sort of saving it. It sort of gives, like, caps off the top. Yeah. Also, see with this blue bit here, I just want to make a slight change and delete these bits like this. We'll fill the holes in with grey, just because it makes it look a little bit less. Ironically, it makes it look less blocky, like that. And obviously, we'll do that on this side as well. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. I tell you what, since we've added that black band in, it's the only like black bit on the whole building. Let's fill this bottom bit with black, because to give some sort of consistency. So I'm going to start on the top right corner of this white building thing. Let's come out one block there, and we'll bring this. So yes, okay, we'll bring this to the bottom of here. It should be like that. Oops. and we'll fill that all in with black. But obviously we might change that in the future, not today, but in the future we might change it to be like, it could be some shops or merchandise stores for the stadium and whatnot. So let's go ahead and fill that in. We might end up moving that grey over to there, but this is all... oh wait, hang on, do I want to do that? No, hang on a tick. Don't fill that in, I want to fill it in this side. Okay, let's see. Does this look bad or does it look terrible? It looks a bit of both. God. Right. Dear me, I've sort of lost the stadium shape in this mess of a build. But we can roll with this sort of. Yeah, we've sort of lost a lot of the shape of the build, but that's fine, I guess. We probably could have curved this, actually, curved the corner of it, but I guess that makes it even more difficult, and at this point we don't want to make anything more difficult. We just want to make things easier. Let's grab some smooth quartz, and I reckon we can add a little bit of detail onto this. Right, let's start here. We'll bring it all the way along, and then we'll come back to bring it all the way along. And as you can see, we're sort of resembling that original wing shape that we had, but then lost when I lost all control of this tutorial. Oh dearie me. Something like that. I guess that actually does help. It makes it look a bit more sporty, a bit more slick. Actually, I'll tell you what, that doesn't look half bad. We can do a similar sort of, with the white on the top here. Okay, this might be being saved slowly. If we, oopsie daisy. So it looks like an Oreo. Oops. These can be kind of difficult to place. Obviously, we'll repeat this around this side. I think in a minute I'm just going to take an hour or two to just finish like the rest of the sides of the building before adding anything else on. How does that look? Yeah, I think that is a good call, actually. So we're going to continue that round there, and then I might add something on the corner to make it look less rubbish, basically. Okay. You're going to come back in a minute or so, yeah, and this will look better. Trust me, this will look better, and I'll tell you what I've done.
Now, this is where we're at. Now, the problem is... right, listen, boys. Hear me out. And girls. And everybody. Look. This was a very difficult build. And I should have... I really should have planned it more, sort of. I mean, I say that, but then it wouldn't have turned out looking like this. And I'm pretty pleased with how it looks. But as you can see, lots changed. And I just couldn't get it all into the video. Because I didn't know what I was doing. So as I was commentating, I was like, do this. Oh, wait, no, change it. Do this. So... this is where we're at the moment. I think what will be better if I finish this build in a live stream. So make sure you are subscribed with notifications on so you never miss a live stream. Also join the Discord because I often put in my Discord when I do live streams. Anyway, let me show you what I've got. I can't remember what I have recorded or not. I put this, NBFC, obviously New Blockton Football Club. With these, which are great. Quartz bricks. Yeah, I've never really used quartz bricks before, but I used the quartz bricks for that bit and for this bit. If you want to know exact measurements, try join the live stream. Like I say, then I'll be working on it, and then I can tell you there and then. But obviously, I've got a lot to do. I've got to fill in this whole front bit. I've got to extend this front bit out here, and on that side as well. I'll probably link it all the way around. For these grey bits at the side, these big grey blocks, we just put these half slab quartz to give that nice theme. This sort of theme, this sort of striped theme, goes through the whole building, so it sort of works as that's like that architecture style. It really helped, actually, especially on this top bit, adding those quartz lines made it really sort of stand out, made it look like there was a bit more detail than there really is. Anyway, let me give you a view from the side. Both sides are exactly the same, so I don't need to worry about that. This is where we're at on the side. Of course, everything needs to be extended, but you can sort of get the general gist of it. This hasn't been filled in just yet. I might fill it in with like this, with the old quartz. Actually, no, not that. Where's the quartz bricks? Basically, I might fill it all in with quartz bricks, and then put some doorways or windows in as and where I need it. But as you can see, like this, it's pretty simple. I'm pretty sure if you paused the video here, you could copy it. Although I have noticed that I've made a mistake. This bit goes all the way across, and that bit goes inwards. So I'll probably make it go inwards over here. Just add a bit of depth. But yeah, same around the back as well as the front. Really, I just haven't done an entrance way. Not exactly sure what I'll do. So this bit's all quite not very neat. The actual ground interior, lots to work on here. We've got to do the ticket booths, staircases. We've got to do the second like raised seating which comes across here. Yeah. It's sort of very complicated. I should have planned it. Very difficult to get into one video as well, unless I wanted the video to be hours and hours long. But I've got to go put around all these seats in as well. But yeah, hopefully this video has been somewhat of an inspiration rather than an actual tutorial. You can get a few building ideas. I mean, you can pretty much screenshot wherever you like. Copy that sort of design. As you can see, we've got the football pitch here and all that sort of thing. That sort of design. Got to put the goals in, of course. But yeah, this wasn't a very good tutorial, as I'm sure you're aware by now. But yeah, plenty to do on this. But like I say, I'm going to do it in a live stream. I think that's a lot better. Then we can have a few hours just sat down, pretty chill. We can chat to the chat to you guys. We can get you guys in to help as well. I think that's a great idea. I think the next episode of Let's Build a City, I'm going to build just a house or a shop. I need a break, man. This is like taking a few days of recording on and off. Need to get back in the swing of things. Anyway, hope you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed it somewhat or got some sort of use out of this video, then do leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Try not to slate me too much for being rubbish at building. Well, rubbish at planning, really. Yeah. Cheers, guys. I'll see you in the next one.